Yeah, why not? How about original Mean Bean Machine? Sorry, I was sneezing in the background. One sec. I don't have any tissues, but I do have toilet paper. And if you fold that up enough times, you can make anything. Hello, Shad. Welcome to the Snotcast. I'm your host, Mono Snot Nose Tim Mucus. Oops. Hey, chat. What's up? How was your Wednesday? Guess who perfused 6 brains today? It's me. I did that. And in the process, I will say, very disappointed by the quality of the safety measures in the animal facility. And maybe this is my fault, but I inadvertently ended up squirting some formaldehyde into my face and around my eye, and I was thinking, well, shit, better go find an eye wash. That's why they make them. And I looked for one, and I could not find one. That was a drag. So then I went to the sink, and the sink is some, like, god-awful sink from the 23rd century, and it doesn't have buttons, it just has a touch sensor, and there's no feedback from it. And I did everything I could, and it wouldn't turn on. So it's like, well, you probably shouldn't have formaldehyde on your face for any period of time, ideally. As little as possible. So then the only solution was like, well, I have a 1x solution of phosphate buffered saline, which I probably should have used in retrospect. Or there's the hand sanitizer dispenser on the wall, which is what I went with, and then proceeded to smear 70% or more alcohol solution onto my face and around my eyes, which felt not great because I couldn't get the techno sinks to work and I could not find an eye wash. The end. I was not wearing my safety goggles. I'm exactly like Carol, and now I don't need them. God. I was talking to one of my coworkers when he was just showing me how the perfusions work in this particular lab and where all the reagents and everything are. And I made a joke about Carol not using her safety glasses, and now she doesn't need them, and how that was, like, I printed out dozens of those little images and stuck them all over my chemistry binder in high school. And it's like, haha, that's a funny thing to happen. And then it happened! And they had goggles in the room. But no, it's their fault for not having an eye wash, is what I'm saying. not my fault for not wearing goggles, I want to reiterate. I think the world needs to be specifically designed around my unique brand of incompetence, and if it isn't, well, it's not my problem. Oh, did I mention I got the grant? I did mention that, actually. But throwing it out there again, just because I'm probably not going to get another one for a number of years, so might as well make this count. Whose grant? Oh, my grant! I wrote a grant proposal up for some research that I wanted to do in the lab that I'm now working in. And it got funded. They're like, oh yeah, that's good enough for $200,000. I'm like, oh, thank you. I don't know what I'm talking about. I made a diagram. Also, I'm not playing Puyo very well, I'm sorry. I'm in a sleep lab. I'm in the Department of Psychiatry in the Division of Sleep Medicine in Harvard Medical School. Isn't that nuts? Like, I'm nothing, I don't know anything, and yet... I know roller coasters and cholera jokes. And how to totally blow on Puyo when you're right at the very end. Although, in all honesty, now that I've gotten the PhD and actually done a fair bit of lab work, it's kind of actually kind of fun. Because a lot of it now is like an exercise not in, oh shit, I hope I make my mentor happy and can get my PhD, and like don't flunk all these classes, and, you know, are productive and impressive in whatever regard. And now it's like, oh, I want to know this thing. How do we find out, you know, the answer to this question? These are the techniques we have access to, this is the equipment we have, and, you know, having done enough of this, I guess, at a certain point, you just sort of... I don't know, it's like a big exercise in problem solving with a specific tool set of lab skills that you develop. And that's kind of fun. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. No, actually, this is probably the first time I've ever felt this, like, actually going into work is the highlight of my day. And then I get home and it's like, I don't know what I do with the other 8 hours. I watched the, Brian Wilson Love and Mercy documentary, which somebody sent me, and I believe... I think their name was Some Nerd or something like that. Somebody sent it to me on Blu-ray, and I never played it because that would have involved setting up my PS3 and capture equipment, and I didn't actually feel bothered enough to do that. But, I finally watched it. It's okay. I feel like the acting is kind of inconsistent all the way through, and that a number of the plot points are sort of contrived and mawkish, but... You know, it has a lot of Beach Boys junk in it, and I like how they use the original session recordings with all the studio chatter that I remember hearing on those box sets that I own, because of course I own them. And by own, I mean pirated. Oh, none of these are blue! Jesus, no! Okay, thank you. Yay! Actually, they gave me the grant because I can do that. It's not about anything scientific merit related. Oh, what do you do, Urgist? Also, thank you. I feel bad about my publication, not in, like, anything to do, or not about anything to do with the quality of it or the research or anything, but that, like, oh, the thing that I did for my thesis research I think is going to be very, very niche. And if it gets more than, like, 10 publications in the next 5 years, or not publications, I'm sorry, citations, in the next, like, 5 years, I would be kind of impressed. But we'll see. You do DRM for Disney Plus. Hey! After I watched that Brian Wilson documentary, it made me want to watch that Beatles documentary, but then I realized I don't have a login for Disney Plus. Hypothetically, do you just have a machine that, like, prints those? And if so, could you just, like, run off some codes from the official Disney Plus keygen? Thanks for that in advance. Oh. None of these are the right color. See, it's like the city of Pompeii just buried under a bunch of crap. And you can see which of the Puyos are touching each other in a way that suggests they were in love. Or whatever it is the new Pompeii exhibits are. I don't know if I want your dad's login. It's like, okay, it's somebody that I know from the internet, but it's not their login, it's their dad's login. Anyway, it's good for the Beatles, I guess. Did I see that Mean Bean Machine's mentioned in the new movie? No, I didn't. I don't know anything about the new movie. I've, like, entirely disengaged from so many other social media things or, like, news aggregators that I used to keep up on just because at a certain point I realized I don't care what's happening. And I guess any updates I would have had about the Sonic movie are now gone. But my expert opinion is don't watch the Sonic movie. That's what I'm gonna say. I think that Sonic is dead. He's been dead since 2001. After Sonic Adventure 2 came out, he died when the towers came down, and it is not the same Sonic. I don't condone movie Sonic, or any of his post-2001 era outings. Thank you. Cannot officially recognize post-Sega console-making Sonic. Oh, god damn it, I spent so long making that chain and it's total garbage. Sonic is dead, why is he in Smash? It's a different Sonic. Look at the Sonic model in Smash and look at Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2. He's different. Look, I'm not making this up, okay? It's true. They replaced Sonic with an identical but differently lit clone. You look at Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2 on the Dreamcast. You look at Sonic in Sonic Adventure 2 on the GameCube. He's not the same color. The shades are off. People thought, oh, well, that's just how they converted it to the GameCube and the color space is weird and he's dark. No, that's not true. It's a different Sonic. They're all different colors. Ever since that game came out, they've been rewriting Sonic history and pretending these are the original Sonic characters, and they're just not. Rise up. Who's going to lead the charge on this? People have to know. Anyway, how was your Wednesday? Oops. always forget I have the slow button. I don't know what your Wednesday being woo-bird means. But I'm happy about it. You've earned that. What was it, just impounded in upstate New York? They should make a video about the multi-Sonic verse. I have a doctorate now, I know what I'm talking about. I'll make you a graph. And I'll show you the number of SDs that this data falls into. Sonic deviations. That's where the laugh track would have come in. Anyone? Anyone? I mean, I bought that Stream Deck, I might as well just program one of the buttons to be laughter. I did that for one of the marathons way back when. And I remember thinking it was very funny to have. But I guess, like, expectations for live streams in 2009 were, very different. Because if it wasn't a very good stream to watch, well, there really weren't any other ones, so... Got that whole captive audience thing going for you. If you play the laugh track into the microphone too loud, or you play with the auto-tunify thing that was on everybody's phone in 2009. Right up into the mic. It's the only channel. How's the lemon? It was awful. It was hard and vegetal and contained no juice, but it looked like a tiny lemon on the inside, which I guess, like, that's a victory. But I was hoping it would have had, like, tiny, actual, edible lemon contents. And it didn't. But the tree is growing another one. And that one is the size of a golf ball, so... I think this one might actually take. I think the tree just gave up on the other one. Because I noticed before it even turned yellow, it was just, like, stalled in growth compared to the other for 2 weeks. I think the plant just wanted to get rid of it. Playing a Genesis Sonic with an SNES controller would be blasphemous. It's weird when you think about the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog is a one-button game. Like, it's no better than Asteroids. No, that had a hyperspace button. It is better than... worse than Asteroids. It does have hedgehogs. Well, it also has a pause button, and technically that is a game function. Mapped to a disparate button, so... I guess the Master System Sonic had the pause button on the consoles, so that may or may not count as a button. Well, I'm saying that Sonic is perhaps a simpler game than Asteroids, and I can prove it numerically. I mean, that is the only objective means by which we can compare Sonic and Asteroids, the number of buttons. I don't know if there's another way to do it. You can play it with an Atari joystick. Plug that sucker right in to your thing that looks like a VGA cable or serial port. Forget what it actually There was that one Space Invaders game on the Super Nintendo. Or no, sorry, it was on the Game Boy, and when you plugged it in via the... Oh, God damn it, the Game Boy player. No, the Super Game Boy. It had like a Super Nintendo enhanced version of Space Invaders with an extended color palette and everything. I don't remember if it uses more than one button, though. I don't think Space Invaders actually does. Wow, look at that chain that I didn't even mean to do. Sorry, I always end up forgetting. Flamin' B, are you the British one, or is that the other Flamin' something? There's a Flamin' B and a Flamin' X, and that's the only way I distinguish. Oh no, wait, no, you said the American spelling of colors. Never mind. Got it. I could have inferred that. Sorry for wasting your time. No, you would have assumed the B's were British, but... it'd be a little... too on the nose. That. Nope. 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 Don't do that either. Hello, Noise Crush. That. Dig my tiny hole out. Like a chain down there I can almost get to. God, the panic music just goes. Oh, that's it. That's all it fits. R. Why am I playing Puyo? Oh, I kind of want to just go back to playing Final Fantasy VIII. But the problem is, I have to dig the Vita TV out and bring it over here and then hook it all into the capture stuff, and that's just too much effort. I'm sorry. What I would really want is just a USB extension cable that's like 20 feet. And I'll just hook it up to a webcam that I have from 2010 and point it at the TV, and that's the stream. I don't know what to think about it. It's a game where one of the characters has a dog that suplexes people, so by some standards, it is maybe one of the best games ever made. But also, like, mechanically, it is just... It is something you could do as a way to level your characters up, I guess. if your RPG system needed some sort of leveling and growth mechanic, the one that they put in Final Fantasy VIII was certainly one that they could have picked. Also, Triple Triad, like, it's not good. I'm sorry. It's either, like, way too easy or just full of AI that can pull off these ridiculous combos with all the neighboring cards. Because unfortunately, I'm not as smart as an original PlayStation, it turns out. And also, the random rule is complete garbage. So I don't know. It's a game. It's pretty good, and also pretty bad. But it's so late 90s. That you cannot help but play it. You know, it's got everybody's favorite, like, PlayStation MIDI feature where when you hit the start button to pause, the last note that played just slowly fades out instead of the, you know, track just pausing entirely. And you know, there's something inside all of us, I think, that responds to that uniquely. In the 90s cortex of your brain. Oh, I have to play X2. I have to go home, unfortunately, at some point, but the benefit is I do have the code to download Final Fantasy X2 on the Vita, because I never used that, and thankfully I don't think I ever threw out the case. I've never really played X2, so why not do it in the way that God intended and play it on the PlayStation Vita TV in not 720p, but probably like 438 or some nonsense P. It'll be great. That seems to be about as many pixels of dress spheres as I'm willing to put up with. Oh, it's okay. I generally assume if you're not texting back, then you just hate me. But don't worry about it. The Triple Triad music is great because if you, like, smack your PlayStation controller to the beat at just the right way, the controller kind of... I don't know, it's got some of that, like, plastic... I don't know. It's good, just smack it to the beat, you know what I mean. Maybe I'm the only person that does this. It's like a controller tambourine as the little crappy plastic bits and screws and rumble motors all kind of bounce around in there. Got a PSTV exclusively for Persona 4 Golden. Fair enough, I guess. You should have just gotten a regular Vita for that, though. You really lose the just really well implemented touchscreen features on that, having to use the analog stick and that weird mouse pointer. Do they still have the servers up, or the servers up for that at all? Where you can do that SOS command and then like random people that answer it end up popping into your battle to heal you briefly. And then they also have little messages that you can put in your profile and then leave for other people, but only made up of preset phrases that are said in the game. I forget what mine was. Somebody's... I will unfortunately never forget this. Somebody's profile quote was, of all the different word slots they could fit, was, "I'm doing Chie in the meat dimension." And, you know, I guess with the options you had, that's probably got the most return. Could run that through a supercomputer and it would not come up with anything more Impactful, shocking, memorable. We'll go with as that. You know what was always weird with games like that? Remember the third generation of Pokemon? How you could have certain phrases set, but they were always in all caps? Like, I guess that was there to, you know, differentiate the fact that this is the weird text and this is like the actual game dialogue, but it's just so strange to look at. You know, it's like a robot screaming at you, and really stiltedly at that. I know, but like Pokemon names are different than like entire pages of angry nonsense dialogue. And also I think, just by like video game standards and tradition, it is important for your protagonist slash Pokemon team to have names that are in all caps. I mean, that's just how video games work. And if you could put the key item names in a different color font, that would also be appreciated. Thank you. Hey, here's my chain. It's like 6, maybe. No. Oh, it would have been 7. It's not very good though. You know what always irritates me, and they're never gonna go back to fix it because I think it's official like this now? Unless they just changed it in the most recent game and I look like an idiot. But Feraligator's name is just one character too long to have it spelled Gator, G-A-T-O-R, and yep, there you go. And as a kid, never bothered me. Like, I get it, I know what it means, I know what it sounds like. As an adult, just pick another name. Like, surely you could have come up with something that was almost as good and also 10 characters. Like, I don't know, Alice Surf. There, I did it. Is it as good? No. Does it fit? Yes. That means there's an option that actually works. Take yours off the table. I don't care if it's edgy. You know, like, this is Pokemon Generation 2. It's for the new millennium. No compromises. None of that 90s edge. But all of that good 2000s grammar. And naming conventions. My favorite vestige of the 2000s. What am I talking about? How would you never have noticed that? Why aren't you continually looking at games for things that bother you? You need to go back to nitpicking everything that you experience in life so it's no longer fun anymore. Whatever, I don't care. No, I'm not accepting Feraligatr. What even is that? Like, no, it's not hip in the 90s. That's like Feraligatr Davida. No. Wait. What is that one song? The Iron Butterfly song. You know what I mean. Anyway. It's an awful name. Surf, Gator, whatever I initially came up with, I think is still the, leading contender. It's a common thing in RPGs. I would expect that from Final Fantasy, or perhaps Mega Man Battle Network 4, or perhaps Mega Man Battle Network 5, or perhaps Mega Man Battle Network 6, or perhaps Mega Man Star Force, or perhaps I think they made a sequel to Star Force. But I wouldn't expect that from Pokemon. That's a game for impressionable little babies, and if you go ahead telling them, oh, it's okay to not put a vowel there, do you know what that's doing to society? And you, by extension, as a member of society. Oh yeah, no, all the original Japanese Pokemon names are great. It's like either Gengar or Ghastly, or maybe both. They're just like Gas and Ghost, and it's great. I mean, if they named like Ghastly, you know, the Ghost equivalent in Japanese, I guess we would all be for it. Oh man, I had a, before I got the unknown decks in that game, for some reason I had a paper log of all the unknowns that I had found. It seemed like an important thing to have. It really isn't. I don't even think you get anything if you find all the unknowns and complete the decks, other than, like, satisfaction of having done it. Was Gen 2 one of the games where it switches the box for you if it's full? So you can keep catching more Pokemon, or is that a later thing? Anyway, welcome to me complaining about a 21, 22-year-old video game. I don't really want to play Puyo. I don't really want to play any of this. Or anything. I like just yelling at neuroscience videos last night. Although the entire time I was very paranoid somebody who knows a lot more than me was in the chat and would be like, actually, that's not how that works. Just feel like a fool. That's why you get all the advanced degrees, so you can just be slightly less insecure about yourself and what you know. It's like, well, I got this piece of paper that says I'm okay, so who can possibly question that? Wow, all the best games I have here. Atomic Robo Kid, Baby's Day Out, Beta 1 and 2, The Police, Bad Omen, Ball Jacks, Barbie Supermodel. Oh, wait, I remember playing these. They were bad. I played those in my old apartment, where I don't live anymore. That one. Oh, that doesn't actually load. That one. Oops. Columns? Wow, that's a bad time. What if I did that? Did I go past columns 3? How about some good, where is it? Not Pokemon cock version. Some good, screw it, I'll just do this. I was looking for the original Sonic, but I think this is the original Sonic. Inside, but with like a T mechanic. I think I'm safe for the chance of someone with a PhD in neuroscience coming to my Twitch chat. There's no way to be sure, because all day long I'm surrounded with people with PhDs in neuroscience. I can't trust anybody. You all might have PhDs in neuroscience. Your self-esteem's been on a steady rise over the years. Mine too over the past couple days, and it's because I think I'm maybe bipolar. That's always the hassle, isn't it? It's like, oh, I'm feeling somewhat better. Better think of that as something that's actually a problem in my brain and not a welcome change. But also, who knows? Level select. Wait, isn't there Sonic 1 in this? Wait. Oh no, this is Green Hill. Wait. Oh, that's right, it's Sonic 1 and 2. I guess. Oh no, nobody wants to be Chaotix. Classic Coupe. Set options. How about just original Sonic? Chaotic style, classic coupe. I know it's co-op. I don't know. Let's try chaotic style. That seems like a bad time. AI on special stages. Yes? Oh, it's gonna be Sonic 1 special stages. Oh, that's not great. Oh, that's right. I forgot about the tether mechanic. I forgot how much worse this makes the game to play. I just wanted to play Sonic 1 and zone out and not think about anything, and now it's just... Oh wait. Are they not oh no, they are attached. Why does it not feel like they're dragging anymore? Oh no, they are. Please give me Sonic back. Tails, Knuckles. Please. Just, thank you. Well, you might call it rough. You may also call it a feat of programming. Who is to say? Hey, you couldn't do that in Sonic 1, but now you can. Wow. If only I were one of those people that had the Switch to overclock the Sega Genesis. Then I wouldn't have to deal with temporary slowdown in my Sonic the Hedgehog / Knuckles Chaotix ROM hacks. We brute force getting a PhD, quiche miche. That's what I did. Sheer momentum. And also taking an extra 2 years. In case anyone asks, the answer was COVID, and not major depression. Academia doesn't appeal to you. What about the quest to discover something new and then write a paper about it and then realize, oh, why does it cost thousands of dollars to get this published? Wait, can't you pick these characters up? Wait, what? Oh, that's right, you switch. Oh, that's right, also. I don't have the button to call them like they do in Chaotix. Okay, there's no way I'm getting in this. Unless I could be Knuckles, and oh, I can't. I hate this. I'm sorry, I cannot play any more of this. I just want regular Sonic 1, and maybe I've already passed it. Oh man, Magical Drop. That's a game that I don't really enjoy playing. Wow, Sonic 3D Blast. That's also a game I don't feel like playing. But I haven't played it in a while. So I guess I'll play this. And then remember why I don't normally. I do have all these on physical media, actually. Except that last ROM hack. My copy of Sonic 3D Blast and Sonic 2 were stolen from my neighbor. So, I mean, I guess that's a crime. But I was a minor, which meant because I found them in my own cave, they're legally mine. And also, like, I was 8, so I don't think it technically counts. Oh no, I have all these games from my childhood. That's pretty much all I had on the Sega Genesis and, like, Sports Talk Baseball. Which just came in the eBay lot with my Nomad. Every now and then I play Sonic 3D Blast and think, oh, this is weirdly forward-thinking in a number of ways. Like the hold button to spin dash thing. And this song, how they put it in Sonic Adventure. But I don't know if I like playing it. I think if I did not play this as a child, with like infinite childlike patience, I would probably not like it as an adult. But it's one of those things that I like remember enough of and am like good enough at that it's not too frustrating to play. For example, I was really bad at Sonic Spinball back then and never bothered to actually beat it. And I'm still really bad at it. Also, these special stages, if you're not like looking directly at the path, like right next to Sonic, it is really unpleasant to look at if you're just like looking specifically at the background. It's like a hallmark of all that faked 3D perspective on the Genesis. How there's like some element of it that just, if you look at it the wrong way, it makes you sick. That's blast processing, baby. Oh, I bet that looked really good with all the compression on the stream as well. It's just gonna look like an Earthbound background. Oh, you can make it, Sonic. Oh, you can't. Oh, it's fine. No, this is actually... Well, it's not a good game. I don't know what I would call it. It's not a bad game, it's... I mean, for the Genesis, it's pretty ambitious. You know... nothing else looked like it. It's kind of 3D. If they had the homing attack on all the time, I think then it would be okay. Maybe it would be too easy, but you know what? Like, that's fine. At least it feels cool when you use the homing attack. And, you know, maybe it's good if your Sonic game is empowering for a change and not just total nonsense. I want to play Sonic Labyrinth. I have standards. Please, I didn't spend 7 years getting my PhD to play games on the Master System and the Game Gear. Jeez. Above that. Oh. See, when the birds are blue, that means they come towards Sonic. And that's great, because you can just stand there and they find you. All the different bird colors indicate something about the way that they behave. You know what's really good? This invincibility effect. Oh wait, I lied. You know what's really underwhelming? This. Oh yeah, Sonic Adventure 2 is one of the best video games ever made. I know also that it isn't, but unfortunately two things can't be true at once. Oh, I gotta keep the birds. Oh, I better get my continue. Sonic Adventure 1 is... I don't know if it's better than Sonic Adventure 2. I think... oh, the purple bird, I think, just... maybe doesn't come to Sonic? I don't remember what that one does. What was I saying? I think Sonic Adventure 2 is, unfortunately, legitimately better than Sonic Adventure 1. I think it's... like, objectively structured a lot better. I think it generally controls... well... yeah, well... I mean, everyone kind of controlled mostly the same in Sonic Adventure 1, except Big can climb like 50 times faster than everyone else. No, I've never played the Sonic or the Saturn version of this. Did not have a Saturn. Because my parents loved me. That's a joke. I really didn't have a Saturn though. Also they do, just joshing. Oh, god damn it. Just... thank you. I think Sonic Adventure 2, just in the structure of it, in the diversity of the level design, and in the objectives, everything felt a lot more fleshed out than in Sonic Adventure 1. Like, a lot of those like, Knuckles treasure hunting stages felt, I don't know, not as refined, although being in the, or allowing the Emerald Radar to be triggered by multiple emeralds is pretty good. But like, I don't know if they ever changed that for the GameCube release, because I never played that, but like digging in Sonic Adventure as Knuckles is some like weird button combination that like, never quite worked as reliably as you wanted it to. But I don't know. And also, like, Chao Garden in Sonic Adventure 2 is just so much better than Chao Garden in Sonic Adventure 1. Which, like, every time I think, oh, well, maybe I'll put some time into the Sonic Adventure 1 Chao Garden, I have no idea what's happening. Like, my Chao bumped into another Chao, and now, like, pieces of that Chao are on my Chao, I think. And I don't know why the camera just keeps pointing to random things. But one of the things that I remember is if I put one of the Silver Chao from Sonic Adventure into the VMU, and then I took it out in Sonic Adventure 2, I could keep taking it out over and over. And then I would just have a garden of Silver Chao. And then when you left the garden and went back in, they all reverted to normal Blue Chao for some reason. But that was just a way to keep getting more Chao, you just keep pulling them out of the VMU. Oh. You lost the Chow in your VMU and its battery died with one on it. I want to feel bad for you and I want to believe that story, but unfortunately that's not how the Dreamcast VMU worked. I don't think. I think your save data just lives forever. You just can't boot up Chow Adventure 2. So he's still there. You gotta fish him out. He's been waiting for you on this ship with dead batteries since 1999. Free him from his Chow World prison. Only you can do it. The VMU's memory doesn't rely on the battery. What? It's just like normal, non-volatile storage. Was he just not in it? Oh yeah, God. I had like 4 Dreamcast games growing up, but I had 2 VMUs, and it was specifically because Chow Garden, or Chow Adventure 2 was like 120 blocks, and the VMU was like 128 blocks or something like that. It's like, well, I better get another VMU so I could actually play games on this thing, because Chow Adventure 2 is just that important. And technically it kinda was, because it was the only way to get a number of items for your Chow. Like, that game had a bunch of different fruit, but I don't think you could actually get them unless you were playing the GameCube version or doing Chow Adventure 2 junk. I had Sonic Adventure 1, or I have Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, Tony Hawk 2, ow, god damn it. Tony Hawk. Not. Oh yeah, they did. Do you think this is the first Sonic game that started the, like, bad game, good music tradition? Because I don't think we could call Spinball, like, a good music game. And if you're thinking, like, oh, I'll argue that, just don't. Just don't, it's not good. Did this or Knuckles? I think Knuckles Chaotix came out first. I think Chaotix is like 95? And this is 96? Yeah, you're right, actually. That might be the first one. I never beat Sonic Spinball. I don't know if it's possible. I have no idea what to do on those later levels. The instruction manual for Sonic Spinball said that Robotnik will get so desperate in the final fight that he'll even slash at Sonic with his robotic claws. And I was really excited to see the final boss, and when they invented YouTube, I finally watched it, and he doesn't have robotic claws. Does this run this smoothly on the Genesis? Yeah, actually. Oh. really... Oh. I knew that. Oh, God, just take it. Now I just want to play Sonic Adventure 2. Maybe I should. Just be like, hey, mainstream, haven't seen me in like 20 years, but how about more Sonic? Sorry for mental illness, but spelled with a 4. The number. Ah, no. Can't wait to lose my shield on this enemy. Oh boy. Didn't do it. I mean, the Saturn port is pretty much the same game, but the music is different and stupid. Oh, that didn't work. Found it impressive the effort I put into collar on coasters. Oh, not like my graduate thesis or anything. I always was impressed with the way that you graph. Yeah, no, your chow is totally still there. It's just in purgatory, not hell. It's good news. It's merely a wandering soul, not a damned one. Oh, okay, that's not great. Not sure you know how to interpret a thesis. I feel like mine is written pretty straightforwardly. I think it actually is, accessible on the internet at the moment. Oh. Do I have to go down there? Probably. I just want my 5th bird. Oh, come on. Chubby green birds. Is that really the nearest thing? Please don't hit Sonic. Oh, don't hit that. Oh god. Yeah, my undergrad Sims 1 streams. I showed my, my, physical chemistry TA, lab TA, one of my Sims videos. I think it's the one where the 8 Sims just stand around and then all pee themselves and die simultaneously. I think she laughed. Maybe. I mean, she could have called the police and she didn't, so I suppose that could have been worse. Oh. Somebody left a comment on that video the other day, and I hadn't thought about it in ages. I'm sort of bad at doing stuff on the internet. Or in general. I only got like so much bandwidth anymore. Now it's all just going to like actual work. Although I have a bunch of images that I get to reconstruct tomorrow into a big 3D brain, and we can see how the retrograde tracers look. To see where these different neurons project to, and there'll be these big green streaks all through this 3D brain, and it'll be super neat. Hypothetically. if it works. I don't know if they're gonna line up very well slice to slice, but I guess we'll see. Like, it looks okay if it's just individual points on your different slices. Because, like, if it's offset from one slice to the next, you don't notice. But if it's supposed to be like a line, it's just... I don't know, we'll see. Took the images, I just didn't have a chance to go through them. I don't know if your brain would fit in the cryotome. Yeah, it's essentially a meat slicer, but it's a very precise meat slicer that cuts things like micrometers thin. And it's also, at least this one is a cryotome, which means it's frozen on the inside. I forget what temperature it maintains, like -20 or something. If you keep your hand in there for like 5 minutes while you're just sectioning, it starts hurting, so don't do that. But that's mostly for like immunohistochemistry. You know, dead tissue, tissue that's been pumped full of fixative that you're not expecting to do anything with except either image or stain for a marker or something. If you need it to be live tissue to do some brain slice recordings, you would just use a regular vibratome. Which is the same thing, but not inside of a refrigerator. Oops. I'm telling you, I really regret having cut my lemon up into stupid, thoughtless wedges, instead of taking it into work and then sectioning it on the cryostat and then mounting it on slides and then imaging it in 3D, but at like a high power magnification, and then the image file will be like 50 gigabytes. The way that the lemon deserves. Well, the problem is the next one is too big. It's like the size of a golf ball and it's not going to fit on the slides that we have. And like, yeah, you could stitch it together, but it's never gonna look quite right. Your mom bought a key lime tree for your Florida retirement home. Or her Florida retirement home. Is that gonna sit outside, or is that gonna live indoors? I know a thing or two about indoor citrus care. That's why I produced one whole lemon the size of a marble. I've grown my own food. Therefore, I get to be smug about it. Oh. Hey, you know what the best thing in Sonic 3D Blast is? The 3D platforming. It's really good. It's like, oh, where am I right now in physical space? I have no idea. That's a 3D blast I'm having. There aren't even any enemies over here. It's just a fire shield that I'm probably going to immediately lose to this spike thing because I'm an idiot. Hey, I didn't do it. Oh. Where is this, I guess? I kind of want to spin dash into this and see if it's got a hidden passage. But also, if I bounce back, I'm gonna have to do this part again. Okay, I'll just slow down if it isn't. Okay, we're good. not make the music any better. Oh, God. I swear, every time I try to kill an enemy with a spin dash in this, I end up getting really close to them, and then Sonic uncurls, and the enemy bumps into me, and I die. Except for those last 2 times, but the other ones, probably. God, what even is this area? It's a big circular stage, and there's just a pillar in the middle. Oh, with a hidden continue. Genius. They thought I wouldn't find it, but I did. You know what's great in Sonic 3D Blast? Going faster than you want to, or are really able to control. Oh, God, like, you don't want to go any faster. It doesn't get you anything. I don't even think this game has a time limit. Why? Wait, if the time limit in Sonic 3D Blast is my own personal time limit, does that mean that I'm Sonic? And this is my 3D Blast? That was really unsatisfying. Life is a 3D blast. Oh, God. I like how they make this just tall enough for you not to be able to spin dash up it. Read any of the IDW Sonic comics. Are those the new ones? I read some of the old Archie ones back then. But I haven't read anything new from Sonic. I don't... I don't like Sonic. Not anymore. I like what Sonic used to be. And that's only because of just childhood nonsense. I cannot think of anything that I would like to read less than a modern-day Sonic the Hedgehog comic. I have only old memories and thoughts of Sonic. I don't want these new, weird, unfamiliar ones. This is not the Sonic I know and used to love. It's weird new Sonic. I bet Ken Penders didn't even write for him. Oh, God. There, I platform. God damn it. Oh yeah, no, Mania was really good. Based heavily on stuff from that game, or from the games. They had that one Archie Sonic comic that was all just based on the plot of Sonic Adventure 2. Somebody in my elementary school had that one, and I thought it was very good. But he didn't really let me read it. So a couple of frames I could just kind of glimpse from looking over his shoulder looked great. The Sonic experience. Are all the bosses the same between the Genesis and Saturn Sonic games? Is the last boss the same? Or sorry, I mean like Sonic 3D Blast specifically. Oh man, you know what it should have been? The end of Sonic 3D Blast should have been on the Saturn, that boss fight with Robotnik you do in Sonic the Fighters as the final boss. And like all of a sudden, the game, instead of being like this upscaled Genesis port, is now just like a Virtua Fighter 2 thing with Sonic in it, and you're just mashing the A button to constantly punch Robotnik in the face, but in 3D. You 3D blast his face off. God damn it! Oh, I jumped on the little circle thing and not the thing with the spiky claws on it. Oops. Should've just made the whole robot out of the circle things. I got it. I got, I could keep playing this. I'm not going to. Oh no, not reset. That implies that I want to play it again. God, why did I like front load the history in RetroArch with just some of the worst games of all time? Like, oh good, I've put Jammet up here in case I want that again. I guess I could play Ghouls and Ghosts. Again. Which emulator is this Panic Bomber? Oh yeah, it's the Virtual Boy one. Oh, please no Smashing Drive. Nobody wants Smashing Drive. It's not fun to watch. Hope you like black and white, because that's all we've got. Oh yeah, that Yoshi's Island Sonic crossover was really good. I remember streaming it and just being in awe. Where's a good animation? Oh god, if you don't do anything in like a second, the game just goes back to the title screen. I guess start. I don't exactly remember how you play Panic Bomber, but I kind of remember. Is it a match 3 or a match 4? Oh, I don't know. This game has a bunch of really neat animations if you could pull the combos off correctly, but at the moment I can't be bothered. Oh no! Screw that one up. Maybe I should just not play any more puzzle games today. Also, I think it being in black and white just makes it a lot harder to parse what is anything. Oh, didn't even reach. This is not very exciting. Can't believe this Virtual Boy game was such a letdown. You know it won't be a letdown. Major League Baseball Players Association Pro Sports Talk baseball. It's got the officially licensed players, not the teams. They license the souls of like 200 men, but they're not legally allowed to say the word Mets. 162 games is about right, I think. Oh, I don't know. Who haven't I played as yet? Cleveland? The New York Redacted. Do I have a guy to send to the pennant race? Who? Oh, I thought Manu was a dude. It's Manuel. Okay. I've got Armstrong. That's, I guess, good for a baseball team. I can't pick him. Oh, he's the pitcher. Oh, that's good. Oh, yeah! Some of that good impromptu stadium remix. Just imagine it's like an old woman on an old fairground organ pounding this out. I don't even know what I'm doing. Who am I picking? You, Cole. You've done it. You and Scudder. Oh. No, put Scudder back in. Take Cole out. He's got 2 L's. That's not very good. You've got 63. Why is the little selection marker... Why do they not line that up with what number they are? That's weird. I don't know. I'll get rid of you. Is that good? I'll just exit. I did some things.
It's time to play ball. Minnesota takes the field.
Oh, also let me know how the volume mixes, because the volume in this is critical. God damn it.
He drops it, picks it up, close to first. Got him. Next up, number 41. He delivers. Ground ball to second. Picks it
Why
up,
is
close to
every
first.
team I play as just the worst team?
Next up, number 9. The pitch.
Uh,
Wait a minute. Strike one. Here comes the pitch.
Didn't expect that level of time dilation near the plate.
Ground ball foul.
Who delivered? Hey!
Ground ball up the middle.
That's right.
Throw goes
That's a
to
baseball point.
Next up, number 8.
I think if you get on base, that should count for a fraction of a point.
Up the middle. Pick it up. The throw goes to second. He's out. Side retires after the half. Up nothing.
You know, it's like you've done more than the other team has, I guess.
4. Batting 3, 10. Swing and a ground ball to second.
Here you go.
The throw goes
That's
to
for
first.
you.
He's out. Close to first. Off the wall.
No Block is that guy's name? Oh, God. Oh, Jesus.
Close to first. Not in time. Here comes the throw. Close to third. Close
Get
to
him.
second. Close to first. Safe.
No.
Throws home.
No, wait.
Next up, number 34. The runner
How'd you get him out?
Here comes the throw. The throw to third. Close to second.
Uh-huh.
The throw goes to first.
Get him.
Out.
That's how we do it in Cleveland. Or Minnesota. Whoever I picked.
Comes the pitch. Line drive. Right to second. He makes the play.
He makes the
Outside
play.
retires. No runs. One hit. No errors. And no one
Cleo.
in the bottom of the first.
Minnow.
No score. Leading off, number 15. Fastball. Swing and a miss.
Clalamar.
He delivers.
Oh, he swings the bat really hard.
Strike 2. He delivers.
Home run.
Hit the first. Picks it up. He's out.
Just let him get there.
Next up, number 23. Here comes the
Whiten.
pitch. Swing and a ground
Wow.
ball to second. He has it. Close to first. Got him. Next up, number 71.
It is wild that the dirt on that is one shade of brown, and then they just put a bunch of random speckles of another shade of brown on it.
After 1.5. No score.
I guess that's
Leading off, number
good enough.
14. Here it comes. Line drive.
Is there a baseball game where the pitching is the fun part?
Close to second. Here comes
Or
the
do they
throw.
just design
Throws
baseball
the
to
plate.
kind of just suck if
The
you're not
throw
at bat?
goes to third. The throw goes to second and throws to first. The
It's
runner
like I could
goes
throw a
for
ball
two.
at home, but I
Out.
don't have a bat at home.
Tag. Throws to first.
I'm gonna do that here.
Hit to
Oh,
second.
god damn it.
Deep drive.
Oh,
The
jeez.
runner's going for two. Picked it up. Throws to second.
It
Here
drops,
comes
sir.
the throw and throws home. Throws to third.
Oh, I never
And
played the
throws
show.
to second. Here comes the throw. Here
Here
comes the throw.
No, hey,
Next up, number 12. The runner goes back.
Oh, yeah, I
Here
did
comes
see
the
that game.
throw. Throws to third.
The pitches and the
Throws
dudes
to
doing like
second.
cartwheels
The
and
runner goes
stuff.
back. The throw to first. Out. On the
The
tag.
runner
Throws
comes
to
back.
first.
Take this, Harper.
Pitch. Hit to short.
No
Throws to
points.
first. Out. 3 away. After 2, no score.
Clee will overcome.
Leading off, number 68.
Very aggressive stance. Way to not hit it.
The pitch.
A little extra embarrassing for you if you're gonna get up to the plate like this and then just miss the ball.
Hit to second. He has it. Close to first. Got him. Next up, number 16. Out 2, 62
Home run.
is
Oh.
better. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike
Home
one.
run.
Hit foul.
It's like a reverse home run.
He delivered. Drive
Oh,
ball to short. He
don't
has
do it.
Close to first. Got him. Next up,
Quick, tell the sniper to get in position.
drive ball to second. Picked it up.
Now,
Close to
oh,
first. Got him.
you should have taken the shot.
After 2.5. No score.
That's a great game.
Leading off, number 5. Batting 283. Line drive was better. It dropped
I helped,
straight
I think.
and close to second. Close
I never
to
know what
third.
I'm doing
Here
with the
comes
fielding.
throw.
It's
Close
like
to third.
kind of
The
automatic,
throw
but
to
not in
second.
the ways that are
Runner, he's back.
useful
The
to you.
throw goes to first. He makes the tag. Close to first.
It's like
Next
the
up,
character
number
will
13.
run sort of toward the ball, and then at some point they just stop,
Right to second. It dropped in.
and then it's just up to you to control them. Oh, I did not mean to do that.
And throws to third.
I guess I
Throws
did,
to
actually.
second. The runner goes back and throws to first. Out and throws to first.
Everyone stares at the
Next up,
ball as it
number
slowly
7.
rolls.
Hit to second. Straight. Stop.
Oh, why did he throw to second?
Throws to first. He's safe. Here comes the throw. Close to third.
Never played Mario
And throws
Sluggers.
to
Was it
second.
as good
He's out.
as
3 away. In the bottom of the
DDR
third, no
Mario
score.
Mix? It's a trick question, by the way.
Leading off, number 41.
41. Home run.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. The
Why
throw
does-
goes to first. Got him.
Why does nobody get a home run in sports talk baseball?
Ground ball to second.
I don't know what it is, but I feel like every single pitch is just the most disappointing plunk off the bat, and then you're out at first. And that's it. Either that or the CPU just does like 3 home runs in a row, and then you just lose.
Next up, number 15.
Were there any other games that used, oh god, that used the DDR mat on the GameCube? Because I think that might have been the only DDR on the GameCube. On those dire times of nobody porting their games to Nintendo consoles. It's like, wow, we have a DDR. I know it's the Mario version that nobody especially wants, and it doesn't come with Butterfly or Captain Jack. But it's DDR on the GameCube.
Next up, number 8.
Oh, this is the part where the AI just scores like 3 home runs, because screw you. Or at least 1, and that's almost 3. Off the wall. Hang on. Check my phone.
Minnesota won Cleveland nothing. With the score,
They should have called it off the wall baseball.
Minnesota 1, Cleveland nothing.
I mean, you could hypothetically do a ROM hack where it's called off-the-wall baseball because you already have the sound clip.
There comes the throw. Throws to third. Throws to second. Throws to first.
I don't know if he ever says the word baseball, though.
Throws to third. The runner going for 2. Throws to second. Throws to first. The runner going for 2. The tag, he got him. Hit up the middle. Got it. Throws to first. Got him. 3.
That's great.
1 run. 1 hit. No errors. And
You either
no
hit
runs on.
a
After
single
4,
and get
4,
out, or
it's
you hit a
Minnesota
home
1,
run and then
Cleveland
you just
nothing.
win because
Leading off,
my
number
players don't do that
24.
for some reason.
Line drive.
Wow.
It drops in.
Wow.
He has it.
I guess I'll just let you do that.
Not in time. Next up, number 71.
You can do it, Martinez. Bam. Homer.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bunt. The runner heads for third. Hit to short. The throw goes to first.
That's
In
fine. We
front.
have a man on
Here
third.
comes the throw.
That's almost the point.
Next up,
Oh,
number
it's
68.
Jefferson.
Here comes the pitch. Screwball.
Just
Swing
steal
and a
home.
miss. Strike one. Fastball.
Don't steal home. It was a joke.
Runner heads for home. They got him. Out on the steal.
Well, Jefferson, you should have
Swing and
just
a
shot
ground
the
ball
catcher,
to the pitcher. Got it.
as we
Close to
discussed.
first. In time.
I'm very disappointed in you. I'm taking you off the 50.
And a half. Minnesota 1, Cleveland nothing. Leading off, number 44. Up to 70.
Catch it.
Line
No.
right to second.
You're paid to catch a ball. Just do it.
Close to second. He's safe. There
Now
comes
for
the
the
throw.
incredibly
Close
annoying
ball.
second
Close
to third
first. Close to third.
fake out.
Close to the plate. Next up, number 12. Batting 3.
The timing, I
Here
never
comes the
quite get
throw.
right.
Close to first. Close to third. There
Every
comes the
player
throw.
has a tolerance for how far they're willing
Close
to
to
go
first.
before they turn
Close to
back.
third. The runner, he's back. The
This
throw
guy's
goes
extra
home.
conservative.
The runner goes back. Close to the plate. And throws to first. The runner heads
That
for third.
might be too late.
Throws to
Oh,
third.
got him.
Out. Here it comes. Ground ball.
No.
No, he drops it, picks it up, and throws
What?
the throw to first. The tag is out.
Well, Harper, that was bizarre.
Next up, number 5.
That's a little reference for all the dads in the audience who love their music.
Great stop. Throws to first. In time. Side reach.
Sorry.
In the bottom of the fifth. With the
I love
score,
baseball.
Minnesota
I love
1, Cleveland nothing.
low scoring, no hitting.
Leading off, number 60.
0
Batting
points
2,
baseball.
62.
Great.
Ground ball to second. Got it. The throw to first.
Great.
He's out. Next up, number 2. The pitch on the right. Ground ball down the line to right. The runner
Versus
goes for
trouble.
2 and throws to second. He's safe. Next up, number 41. Up 0, batter. Change up. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The count
How do I
is
get the guy on
0-1.
second to
The runner
lead?
heads
No,
for
go
third.
back. No, actually go to third.
He has it. Close to first. Out. There comes the throw.
Yes.
Next up, number 9. Bunt. The runner is for home. Swing and a
Now
ground
I have a
ball to
point.
second. Got it. The throw goes to second.
You never
The
saw that
runner
coming.
scores. He beats it out. Next up, number 8. The pitch. Hit hard. Right to second. Great stop. The
I
throw
think
goes to second. In time.
I am on board with your idea of a multi-ball round. However, I think the pitcher, or not the pitcher, I think baseball should have two pitchers' mounds, and you're not sure who's going to pitch at you, like from what side. Like being on an elevator with doors on the front and the back, you never know which one's going to open on your floor. But like the baseball equivalent.
Next up, number 7. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball to short. Got it. Close to first. In time. Close to first. Off the wall. Next up, number 24. Batting 3, 10. Ground ball to second. Great stop. Close to first. In time.
It was great, you're right.
After 6 with the score,
I bet when he was recording that line, he was thinking specifically of the scenario I just did.
Number 15. The pitch on the right.
Home run.
Ground ball to
Oh.
second. He has it and throws to first. He's out. Next up, number 23. Delivers.
Home run.
Line drive, right to second. It drops in. He has it.
Wasn't
close
really
to
to second.
Next up, number 71. Delivered.
I wish they made the announcer try to read the names.
He has it. Close to second.
Next up, number 71, Martinez.
Next up, number 68. Up 190.
Jefferson.
He has it. There comes the throw.
That's okay, just sacrifice him, nobody cares.
Next up, number
Steal home. Oops. Yes. Who's got 2 points? I've got 2 points. Oh, whatever. The guy on third actually is not leaving. They just left him on the base.
Leading off, number 8.
No block. Wow. Who's enjoying this game of baseball that is unique and dynamic and not at all me doing the same thing all the time? It does have authentic stadiums. It has the Red Sun Stadium, the Blue Moon Stadium, which shows Sonic the Hedgehog when you get a home run. And then the Sky Dome or something.
Next up, number 14.
This game takes place on an actual baseball, yes. Just like how people have that creation myth of everything being on a turtle, but the real truth is we're on a giant baseball in space. You can't prove we're not.
In the bottom of the 7th, the score.
In the bottom of the 7th.
Minnesota won. Leading
What?
off, number 2.
Home run.
Swing and a ground ball.
Well, if you scaled the park down very briefly before the ball landed, it would have been a home run. Is my batting average 0?
Off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Have I never played baseball before? What is this thing coming at me? What do I do with this bat? What?
Close to first. Out. Next up, number 9.
Home run.
Second and throws to first. Got him. Side retired.
Do we have to play 9 innings?
The score is Cleveland 2, Minnesota 1. Leading off, number 4.
I don't know the Fairly Odd Parents baseball game.
To second. It drops in. Throws
To second. It drops in.
There comes the
Here
throw.
comes the
Throws
throw.
to third.
Here
The
comes the
throw
throw.
goes to second.
Side
Runner goes
retired.
back. Throws
He's
to
not
first.
safe. He's out.
Next up, number 12. The runner goes back. There comes the throw. The throw goes to third. Throws to second. The runner, he's back. Throws to first. The tag, he's out.
I always throw the winning ball at the end of the match. I throw the winning ball at the end of every play.
First, foul.
Oh, eat the winning ball. I'm sorry.
The pitch. Hit to second.
I used to do that with bowling balls. You, like, drill a hole in them and then drink the liquid.
Next up, number 5.
But I've never tried a baseball.
83 batter. High pop line to center. It
Like, how was I supposed to know where it's gonna land? Because I don't know where my dude is in
Here
space.
comes the throw.
He's just, like, off camera somewhere, and then eventually the camera pans, and it's like, oh, okay, that's where it is.
No runs. One hit. And no one left on. After 8, the score is Cleveland 2, Minnesota. Leading off, number 8. Batting 282.
Love it.
Off-speed pitch. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
One. Line drive. Right to second. He has it. Close to second.
Sure does.
Next up, number 15. The pitch
Home
on
run.
the way. Hit foul. He delivered.
Home run.
The runner hit
Not a
for
home run.
second. Ground ball to short.
No, just go back. Oh.
Second. On to first for 2. Double play. Next
Double
up,
play.
number 3.
The home run.
Oh.
Ground ball to
Ah,
second.
maybe next
Close to
time.
second. Next up, number 7.
Come on, Martinez.
Up to
Home
80.
run. Oh.
Got it. Close to second. He's outside.
What about me? I'm still in first.
With the score, Cleveland 2.
Thought I was hitting the home run button. I guess I'm
Leading
not.
off, number
I don't
13.
know what I'm hitting. Ninth bottom. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Got it. The throw goes to second. Not in time.
Well, I thought it was on the ground, but it's in the air.
Throws to first. The runner going for 3.
No, he's
Close to
not.
third. Here comes the throw.
Hey, hey, hey,
Next up,
hey.
number 7, hitting 265. Close to the plate, close to first. The throw to third.
Oh, he
The
really
runner
doesn't want to
keeper.
run.
The throw goes home. Close to first, close to third.
Get him. Hey.
Out. Close to third.
Hey, that's for you,
The
kid.
throw goes to third.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Here it comes. Hit to second. Pick it up close to first. Safe. The throw
What do
to
you mean?
third.
Why are they
The
not?
runner
Or why are they
going
letting
for
him
2,
bat?
and
Does he
throws
not have a
to
license?
second, and throws to first. Not in time. The throw to third. Close to
He's like a
second.
convicted
close to
criminal.
first. Safe. Next up, number 24. The runner hits for second.
I mean, it's 1993.
The
Maybe he
throw
didn't
goes to third.
have his
The
growth
runner
spurt.
hits for second. Close to second. The throw to first. Out. The throw to second. The
Throw to
throw goes
second.
to second. Here it comes.
You could do it.
Swing and a ground ball.
That's for you,
Got
third.
it. Close to third. The throw goes to second. Here comes the throw. Here comes the throw. Close to third. The runner going for 2. Close to
Now
second.
that's
On the
exciting.
tag. Cleveland has the win. 2 to 1. With the score, Cleveland 2 runs. Hit and no errors. Minnesota 1 run. 14 hit and no errors. The win goes to Cleveland.
There he is. That's Cleveland. You know what's after baseball? There's more baseball.
It's time to play ball. Minnesota takes the field. Leading off, number 2. Here comes the pitch. Curve. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Boop.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle.
I should
Got it.
sleep.
Close
I think
to
it's very
first.
funny that I work in the
Inside.
division of sleep medicine.
Next up, number 63.
I'm glad that I only
Two,
work jobs that are
55.
very
Ground ball
ironic to
second.
my
Got
own
it. Close to first.
issues.
Inside. Next up, number 9. Delivered. Long fly ball. Deep to right.
That's how you know that the research that I do is authentic.
Picks it up and throws to second. Next up, number 8. Here comes the pitch. In hard.
That could have been a home run.
It drops in.
You can get it, you can get it. Oh, just go back.
Side retires. No run.
That slide almost
One
did it,
hit,
though.
No errors. And 1 left on. In the top of the first. No score. Leading off, number 24. Up 3.
That's okay, I'm not skinny
Ground ball
either.
Up the middle. Great stop. Close to first. Not in time.
What?
Here comes the throw. Close
Check
to
the
third.
replay.
Close to second. The runner goes back. Close to first.
Oh,
Not
that's
in
too
time.
long. Now he's
Close
gonna get to
third.
second.
Close
Oh,
to
he's not,
second.
because he
The
decided
throw
to turn
first.
back.
Out on the tag and throws to first.
It's not a very
Next
good
up,
team.
Number 8. The pitch on
Wait,
the
is this
way.
just the same team I'm playing against? Why am I replaying this game?
He's out. Close to
I
first.
thought I was making progress in baseball, but I'm just doing the same thing.
Ground ball down the line to
Oh,
left.
God.
The runner going for 3. Picks it up close to third. Out.
Okay.
Side retires. No runs. 1 hit, no errors. And no one left on. After 1, no score. Leading off, number 2.
But we already played against each other. Why would we play each other again?
Ball to the pitcher. Got it. Close to
I don't know
first.
how
Got
baseball
it.
works. Don't they just have the World Series and then no baseball?
43 batter. Ground
Oh,
ball
and
to
spring
second.
training
Great.
for the World
Close
Series?
to first. In time. Next up, number 71. High pop
Home run.
center and makes the catch.
Oh.
Side retires.
It wasn't.
No run. 1 hit, no
I don't think I
errors.
could play any more
No one
sports
left
talk
on.
baseball.
After
This is all
one
the
and
sports
half.
talk
No
baseball I've got in me, so I'm going to go to bed, I think. See you. Have a good one.